Hey everyone, it's Alissa from Planet Alissa, and I'm here with this week's What I Sold on Etsy video, coming to you live from, well, not live, I don't know what I'm talking about, coming to you from my messy office. But this week was definitely a slower week for me on Etsy. It was not a slower week in terms of life in general, which is actually kind of why it was a slower week on Etsy. But this week on Etsy, I sold a total of 7 items for a total of $144. And I will go ahead and show you in just a moment the shop stats for the week and then each of the items that sold and how much they sold for. But like I said, it was a busy, crazy kind of week for me. There's stuff going on, not work-related stuff, so Etsy and other things kind of fell by the wayside, which is fine. Sometimes you have to, take time for yourself and do other things. And so it was one of those weeks. And, well, I don't know. This week, we're going into a holiday weekend, which usually isn't a big time for sales. So I would expect my sales next week to not be so great. Although, for reasons that are completely beyond anything I can understand, so far this week has started out like gangbusters. I don't know what's going on, but I got a bunch of items to ship out today, and yeah. So I don't know what the sudden increase in sales is all about. But anyway, I don't know how the rest of the week will go. But so far, it's off to a pretty impressive start. But whatever, there's no predicting this business. Certainly, I'm way behind on stuff. I have stuff I have to take pictures of. I have so many listings to get up. I haven't really gotten up any new listings this week, like maybe 3. So that's the kind of week it's been. But maybe I'll be able to do some catching up this coming week. Anyway, enough rambling. Here are the shop stats for the week. Okay, here's a look at the shop stats for the week. As you can see, things really picked up the end of the week and kind of flatlined at the beginning of the week. The views were 2,382, which actually seems to be about average, I think, for me, even though sales were down. I had 151 favorites, most of those being listing favorites, and of course 7 total orders for a total, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, for a total of $144 in revenue. And the first item that sold this week was a linen tea towel. It's a calendar tea towel. It sold for $8. It was from the year 1972. The buyer who purchased it did say, that was the year she was born, and she was going to frame this and display it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So she's about my age, a little bit older. And this is something that I picked up at an auction, about a year or so ago in a box lot. And here is a plastic Britain's Limited figurine, which sold for $6. It's in the shape of what I think is a falcon, might be an eagle or hawk, I'm not even sure, on a branch there. It's like a painted plastic. Britain's Limited is a pretty good brand. I've seen other figurines from them not in plastic. I'm thinking they have metal ones and possibly even China ones. But anyway, this one was plastic. I don't remember where I got this. This might have been in an auction lot as well. And this is a ceramic egg plate, for holding eggs. Has the different depressions there. It's white with yellow accents. Sold for $15. This is something I picked up not too long before Easter at an antique mall, actually. And I bought it with the thinking that was right around Easter. I tried to get it listed quickly and see if someone would want it for Easter. Nobody wanted it at Easter, but they want it now, which is probably also a big time, I think, for selling egg plates. I associate deviled eggs with summertime and cookouts and barbecues, and this little plate would be perfect for serving up a dish of deviled eggs. And here's a vintage celluloid plastic piggy bank, which sold for $15. It has a moving part. That top hat there actually lifts up when you put a coin into the top of the bank. And where did I get this? I feel like I haven't had too long. I think I remember showing it in a haul video, but honestly I cannot remember where I picked it up. And I sold another pennant this week. This one is from the state of Tennessee. It sold for $15. It's one of those printed style pennants, probably from the 1980s, and this is something that I picked up in an auction lot. And my biggest sale of the week was this Charles Eames House of Cards set. It sold for $60. What it was a whole series of cards that have like notches in them. So you can create your own house of cards by stacking them atop one another. Each card was different, had a different like photo illustration or a geometric print or something. I thought these were the coolest things ever when I picked them up. I found them at a thrift store, and I've had them for a little while, but somebody else did think they were pretty cool too, and so they purchased them. And finally this week I sold this round tray or serving platter. It is a Kurak, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, brand tray. What it is a black plastic with like inlaid metal and possibly even shell, I'm not sure, in a shell design. And where did I get this? I don't remember. I know I got it with another tray, another Kurak, however you say it, tray at the same time. I think I sold that one already. That one was like a square, rectangular shape, and this one was round. Sold for $25. Did I say that? And again, don't remember where I got it. Thank you everyone for watching. I do put out these videos every week showing the different vintage items that I've sold in my vintage Etsy store, Planet Alissa. I don't think I said it at the beginning, so I'll say it again, that the prices you see are just the selling price of the item. So that doesn't include the shipping price that's paid by the buyer, and doesn't include any fees that I paid to Etsy or fees that I paid to purchase the item. And I put out these videos every week. I do try to get some other videos out on selling and haul videos and haul follow-up videos, and as it happens, it's the 1st of July, which means I'm due to put out a what do you call it? Print-on-demand video. I'm putting those out once a month, so that's on like merch and right now Zazzle. So look for that either later today or tomorrow, but I'll get that out to you soon too. Anyway, I hope all of you have a happy and safe 4th of July weekend, and, you know, have some fun, take some time off, take some time to relax, or, you know, spend time with your family or friends, and yeah, just have a great time. And I will see you guys again next week, or probably before then. But anyway, happy selling, everyone.